So, December is here and the holiday season is upon us. And whether or not you're religious or spiritual, most people commemorate something in the month of December. Whether it's Christmas, or Kwanzaa, or Hanukkah, or the solstice, or a patron saint's day. And so I wanted to share with you a couple of traditions that I grew up with as a child. So some of my family's ancestry is Scandinavian, meaning that they come from the region of Sweden and Norway and Finland. And so every year in those countries, Santa Lucia Day is celebrated, which happens on December the 13th. And the history of Santa Lucia is disputed in different places, but she has significance in Scandinavia, in Italy, even here in Brazil. Those who are Catholic probably recognize Santa Lucia. And she was a martyr in the 4th century because she was thought to have brought food and other things, other kinds of aid to Christians who were hiding in the catacombs. And it was said that she came with a wreath on her head with lights to light her way, and that her hands could be free so she could bring as much food as possible. So today in Scandinavia, what generally happens is that there are processions in the city of women dressed in white, and then always with a wreath or crown on their heads filled with candles. And they're thought to bring the light of the season. So in my family, because we're 5 sisters, we usually have a procession also, uma processão. And my oldest sister wears a white dress. We all dress in white and carry candles, and also wears a crown on her head lit with candles, bringing the light of the Christmas season or the light of the winter season to our family. This year, since we're far apart, we couldn't do that in person, so we tried to improvise via Zoom.
Glad carols bringing through silent winter's gloom, thy song comes ringing to waken earth anew. Glad carols bringing, come thou, O Queen of Light, wearing thy crown so bright. Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia, come thou, O Queen of Light, wearing thy crown so bright. Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia.
Another tradition that you might be familiar with, and that is something that my family does every year, is Christmas caroling. So Christmas caroling is when you go door to door visiting neighbors and family and friends and singing Christmas songs. And the history of Christmas caroling is pretty interesting too. So Christmas caroling originally was known as wassailing, and wassail or wassail is actually a type of drink. And so many years ago, peasants would go to the houses of the landowners, the people they worked for, who during most of the year didn't necessarily treat them very well. And they would sing Christmas songs in the hopes that their landowners would give them wassail, would give them drink, would give them food. And kind of like Halloween and trick-or-treating, they could actually play tricks or keep singing and keep doing a performance as long as they wanted until they felt satisfied. So until they got as much food or drink as they wanted, they would keep singing. Today, when people Christmas carol, there's not really food or drink involved, and there's definitely no tricks. But it's a really nice thing to go and do, to visit friends and family, to sing songs with Christmas cheer. And it's definitely a tradition that I'll miss a little bit this year in the times of coronavirus. So I shared that tradition a little bit with some of the Selfout members, and here they are singing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."